I don't know how to open it.
Welcome to the Esquire Apartments and the 2019 Man at His Best Party. This evening is celebration performance of some of this year's most remarkable individuals. We invite you to get a drink or two at the home bar, play a game of foosball at the man cave, get a groovy treat at the wardrobe, offer the meals at the garage, or just sit back and enjoy a nice conversation at the home office. Tonight, you have the keys to the Esquire apartment. Joining Esquire Philippines as this evening's hosts are the following. Chivas Regal. Success is a blend because blended is better in life than in scotch. And Dove Men Plus Care. Dove Men, choose care you can count on. In partnership with Toyota GR Supra, proudly presenting Toyota's all-new GR Supra, a variant that embodies the brand's rocky philosophy, or more commonly known as the excitement that you feel during intense moments. Versace Eros Flame, fiery, red, intense, and immensely masculine. Ignite the eternal flame of passion with Versace Eros Flame, a fragrance made for the strong, passionate, and self-confident man. Heineken. Visit drinkies.ph and bring home your ultimate man cave experience with the Heineken Blade Draft Machine. Yamaha Motor Philippines Incorporated. Rents your heart. Special thanks to the Fifth at Rockwell, Moss Manila, The Refine, Zapatero Manila, and Masenting Sastredia. If you are sharing snaps from this evening, please use the hashtags. It's hashtag Esquire Man at His Best and tag us at Esquire PH.
Manila will be different from the things that we've seen a few months ago. Or a year ago. So, yun ang
Parang gusto nyo ano yung glory ng Manila.
awan
Sa
Diyos.
unang panahon, no? Yung nakakasama.
And I'm inviting you in advance to pass by Jones Bridge.
Oh yeah, oh, ginamit ko sa
GMA, nakita ko si GMA News.
ginamit ko sa video na mukhang sa ibang bansa.
70% na lang. Matapos na rin.
Nakikita nila lahat ng
Well, we'll try to copy or at least reintroduce the semblance of the past. We may not copy it 100%, but the youth today will have the feel of what is Manila before. Ayun, yan ang minimum goal.
Yung nakikita lang namin sa pictures dati.
Yan, kahit man lang sa,
Ngayon,
alam mo man lang na, oy, parang ito yung araw. Yan ang the very least.
and there, I've heard also that government nag-donate na kayo para sa mga kailangan din.
That was,
That's your personal effort. Sabi naman, hindi bilang mayor.
ilang
What are you
we
asking?
are naturally we are divided by our geography, separated by waters, by our language, indifferences and political indifferences. But during this time, I think we should set aside this type of animosities or differences. Because at the end of the day, sandugo lang ang nananalantay sa atin. So I was fortunate, I am fortunate enough na naghahanap ako ng shopping o ng pera. Ayun, maraming salamat sa Belo Medical Company, Dr. Belo, higit 2 million. Maraming salamat sa Pascual Laboratory, higit 3 million. This morning, I asked my chief of staff to send all those 5 million checks to the province of Cotabato. So I think by this time, as we speak, na-receive na ng province of Cotabato. Pag may awa Diyos, baka makadali pa tayo sa ibang isip.
Mayor, hindi kita malalagpasan sa mga kwento.
Oh.
Sinig ko na yung anak ni Ganda.
Oh, si Joaquin.
Ano ba?
Yeah, Joaquin is doing testing in GMA Sat. Well, I'm happy for him. I hope, siya may gusto, ako nga may ayaw. Kasi gusto ko mag-aral siya. But, you know, isa lang ang kasunduan namin. You can go to showbiz while doing school.
Okay. Kailangan may school.
Kailangan bigyan niya akong diploma. Pag nabigyan niya akong diploma, gawin niya na gusto niyang gawin sa buhay niya. Kasi yun yung bagay na hindi ko nakabig sa tamang panahon. You know, I went back to school a decade ago. Saka ako lang natapos ang lahat. I don't want to do to happen to them. Yun lang ang kaya ko pamana sa kanila.
So, ang condition, pag-showbiz, basta ipapagod sa pag-aaral.
I think it's graduating more than a year na lang. And I hope he will go to London. I'm encouraging him to go foreign studies. Because I've seen it, I've experienced it. It will make you a different person in a better perspective. So, after kolehiyo rito, di mag-aral pa siya sa amin.
Pero okay lang.
Okay lang mag-showbiz.
Nakatubo eh.
Wala kang magagawa. Kasi wala akong excuse na awatin eh. Except, ito talaga. I don't want him to be in politics while I'm still in public service.
Bakit?
One at a time. Hindi pwedeng lahat ng pamilya natin nasa politika.
Pero gusto rin
May inclinations na. But I told him, very clear, I'm very clear. Anak, hindi po pwede. Huwag mo tularan. Huwag natin tularan yung ilan. I have nothing against that. I think there's no monopoly of knowledge. let others also be given a chance to lead, be part of public service through an elective office. One at a time. Kahit kawa, wala siya.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor.
Hi, ma'am. Hindi ba umabot sa Manila? There you go. Hi, ma'am. Si Isko po. Kamusta po kayo? Opo. I met him after natira yung harapan ninyo. Nakita niyo yung tambayan ng jeep. Sa harapan ng San Sebastian. Eh, may awa ang Diyos. Kanina, nagpadala na naman ako ng show you lang. Kanina lang, very good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we officially open the evening with a few words from Summit Media's Deputy Editorial Director, Yvette Fernandez.
Hi everyone. I can't see everybody. an event where Esquire edition all over the world honors smart, successful, accomplished people in different fields who have made a mark in the past year. This is the second time we are hosting this event here in the Philippines. Last year, there were only 30 people in a restaurant, a small intimate dinner with one long table, that was it.
We were there.
This year, there are over 200 people here at Rockwell at the Pit. So thank you everyone for being here tonight. Before anything else, I would like to ask for a moment of silence. I would like to ask everyone for a moment of silence for one of last year's honorees, who is no longer with us here today, Mr. Clinton Palang. A moment of silence, please.
Gutom na ako. Wala akong tanghalian, wala akong imusal.
Thanks, Clinton. I would also like to thank all of our honorees for taking the time out of your busy schedules to be here tonight. We are very honored to have you here. I was looking around the room at the awardees, most of whom I know personally. And more than being successful and accomplished, these honorees are good, kind people. May this kindness also be the characteristic that the rest of us here tonight hope to emulate, so that this current dark world we all live in can be a brighter, better, kinder place for us all. Thank you.
And now, to present this evening's honors, please welcome on stage Esquire's team publisher, Kiko Galuda, and associate editor, Clifford Olenday.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming. Our first honoree is a filmmaker. For him, age is not a hindrance to Michaela Red's success. The director behind critically acclaimed movies Birdshot, Neo Manila, and Eerie is still in his 20s, but already he's managed to create some of the best films of the decade. This wonderkind visionary has been making films since he was 15 years old and is well on his way to becoming a giant in the film industry.
Ladies and gentlemen, Esquire Philippines 2019 Director of the Year, represented by Dove Men Plus Care, Mikhail Red.
Thank you, Esquire, for this honor. I'm really surprised. I feel very lucky that I get to do what I want to do. I get to make the films that I want. I hope we continue to support local cinema and genre cinema. So thank you for this award.
Presenting a special token from Dove Men Plus Care honor, Chela Zayeta and Anthony Chang.
Now it's time for our next honoree.
focusing on the stories of migrant workers, Saida Bakani's first photo book, We Are Like Air, was launched in 2018 to critical acclaim, but it is her ongoing mission to chronicle the struggle and strength of Filipinos that has earned her the respect of many in the creative industry. Her work is a testament to the fact that photography is a tool for truth and empathy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Esquire Philippines 2019 Creator of the Year, Saiza Cruz Bacani.
Good evening, everyone. So, I'm Saiza. So, when Yvette first told me that I'm part of Man at His Best, I actually wondered because obviously I'm a woman. So, tonight I would love to dedicate this celebration of Man at His Best to the best man of my life, which is my father. So, I would love to read something. So my father is the reason of who I was, who I am now, and who I will be. My father is a pillar and a light to our family, and as a family of migrants, he took the role of both a mother and a father to 3 children, and me being the eldest, the most stubborn one. So he sacrificed so much, and while being away with his wife, and made sure that his daughters will be strong and smart to persevere in this world that we have today. He was the one who taught me the importance of family, kindness, and gratitude. So whenever I'm on assignment and my mom will be like panicking, when I go to dangerous places, my mother will be like, oh no. My dad will be the one bringing me to the mall to buy the stuff that I need for work. So for my rock star father, this is for you. I wouldn't be a woman at her best, if I don't have a father who's the best man at his best all the time.
What do you mean?
The 22-year-old London-based artist has taken his music to the likes of Coachella and Reeling. His repeat beats are redefining genres, while the artist himself is proving what Filipino creativity can bring to the international stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, Esquire Philippines 2019 Music Artist of the Year, No Rome.
Hello. Hi. I want to thank a couple of people for this. Thank you to the fans, the people who listen to the music, my parents, my mom, my brother, my dad, and my label, who supported my music and also paid for my flight to come here. So, thank you. it's an honor to be called the man at 22. My dad still thinks I'm a boy, so I can't take that. But yeah, this is definitely an honor, especially coming from like where I grew up in, and getting all that round of applause and being called man at its best. So here's to bigger things. Thank you.
Great. Okay, for our next set of honorees, the champions of the Philippines Accessible Disability Service, or PADS, Dragon Boat team continue to bag victories after they won gold at the Hong Kong International Dragon Boat Races in 2018. Composed of deaf, blind, amputee, and polio survivor athletes, these sportsmen and sportswomen have proven that no obstacle is too big to overcome, and disability is only a matter of perception.
Ladies and gentlemen, Esquire Philippines 2019 Sportsman of the Year, co-presented by Versace Eris Flame, the PADS Adaptive Dragon Boat Racing Team.
On behalf of PADS Adaptive Dragon Boat Racing Team, the athletes and coaching staff, I would like to thank Esquire Philippines for following the story and amplifying the impact of PADS to the community. I would like to personally thank Christine and Angel for truly believing in the work that we do and in the advocacy that we want to portray in the community. May the story of PADS provide impact and change lives of people with disabilities and those able-bodied persons in making sport as a powerful tool in providing or creating or achieving the vision of a disability-inclusive Filipino society. Thank you so much, Esquire Philippines. I would like to also take this opportunity to thank our coach and our team captain, Coach Irene Padrones, for training and motivating the team. And at the same time, I would like to introduce our team captain, Arnold Balais, for being the mentor of our young athletes.
Good evening, everyone. First and foremost, break the line. 3 years ago, we're just paddling in Mactan Channel, just a recreational for us because we lack physically we lack. But in order to compensate on what we lack, we competed with able-bodied paddlers. So they train twice a week. We train 4 times a week. Our call time is 4:30 a.m. and we do it 4 times a week. And the result is we are now the 2014 Para Dragon World Champion. 2019 Para Dragon World Champion. 4 golds. Yesterday we were in Malacanang for a courtesy visit to our president, and he was very proud and happy that even though we are, they call PWD, but we're doing something for our country. So mabuhay po tayong lahat, patuloy niyo pong tagilitin ang mga taong may kapansanan.
And now we'd like to call on stage Versace Eras Flame, our Senior Brand Manager, Ms. Maria Dulce Concepcion, and Sales Director Marilen Gonzalez.
Chef Jordy Navarro's Royal Eatery claimed that spot on Asia's Best 50 Best Restaurants 2019 list, earning it the title of the best restaurant in the Philippines from the awarding body. The recognition only scratches the surface of his talent in the kitchen as a champion of Filipino cuisine. He transformed the folk song Bahay Kubo into a salad and captured the hearts and stomachs of Manila's diners.
Ladies and gentlemen, Esquire Philippines 2019 Chef of the Year, Jordy Navarro.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks so much for having me. It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to share this award with the best of men and women. Thanks. I'm here representing everyone who came before me and who has supported me and my team and the Philippine food industry for years and years and years. So thank you so much. My family is here. My wife, thank you. JP, thank you. And thanks to my team, Atoyo. So yeah, thanks so much.
and CEO of 7-Eleven Philippines, Mr. Victor Paterno, has been at the helm of his billion-dollar company since 2005 and shows no signs of slowing down. With over 2,000 branches nationwide, Philippines 7 Corporation's year-on-year growth is a product of Paterno's tenacity as a businessman. His company is the standard that local businesses aspire to, and he is the example that entrepreneurs emulate.
Ladies and gentlemen, Esquire Philippines 2019 Businessman of the Year, co-presented by Toyota GR Supra, Victor Paterno.
Supposed to have said, I don't want to belong to any club that will accept me as one of its members. And that's why I was so happy to stand here tonight, because all the others are cool people like artists and chefs and politicians. And I'm a boring businessman, not just a businessman, but somebody who runs a franchise chain stores. So you'll have to bear with a longer speech as I attempt to show that I can be creative. So, you know, these things kind of tell you you're in the right direction. And let me share a bit about that direction, because it might be useful. There are a few younger people here. So first, when you start out, it's all about friends. You know, you're in school, and your love for them. And they're cool, but none of the cool people take that too seriously. And who wants to be friends with someone uncool? Then you graduate and realize everyone wants to make their mark in the world. And you start hustling more as the pressure ratchets up. It's especially high because you think, hey, everyone expects you to live up to your dad. And, well, you're a competitive guy, and you actually think you can, and you think you can exceed it. And it's especially difficult if you happen to work together, which we did. And even more difficult if you grew up in the 80s, when it was good, right? So, because you want this success so bad, you never get it. And you're not mature enough yet, in my case, early 30s. I grew up slowly and still do. To appreciate the irony of it, and that perhaps you're trying to be told something. So I left my father, told him I value my relationship with him more. And then sometime after I get married and decide I get a real job, and go back to that company at the invitation of the new foreign owners who had a hard time making it go. You still struggle, but at least it's not against your father. Then you have kids and learn unconditional love. And somehow this makes you more loving in general, and you don't tick people off just the way you used to. And that's when the success starts coming in. When it does, it's nice at first, I won't lie. Not least because you appreciate the irony that it's like a Zen thing. You get success when you're no longer chasing it for its own sake. But after a while it gets old. You know, when you no longer have to worry about feeding and how many cars can you have and all that stuff. And then you kind of look around and say there's more, and then you discover purpose. And that, along with love, is what brings joy. Success is just a byproduct of love. And now, success is a war chest for a purpose. I really just started this purpose thing, but what I've learned so far is, unlike success, you're happy just following it. Achieving it doesn't really matter, but chasing it, that's all that matters. Hopefully, we get there, but it's okay. Thank you.
Special token from Toyota GR Supra is PR and Communications Officer Carlo Nino.
next honoree has been having quite a moment on social media in the past week because he's our cover for November. Young entrepreneur Michael Concepcion is behind cool concepts such as streetwear shop Commonwealth, sunglasses boutique Ronnie and Joe, and your favorite food haunts Yabu, Ipudo, Mighty Quins, and Elephant Grounds. More than bringing the best of the world to Manila, this game changer is creating a unique universe of experiences for Filipinos. And this year, he adds another feather to his cap as he launches the esteemed skincare company, Isko.
Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient of the 2019 Esquire Men at His Best Game Changer Award, represented by Chivas Regal, is Michael Concepcion.
Thank you. This is it's a nice moment. Incredibly tough act to follow. I'm so thankful to be here. I just want to quickly say thank you to Esquire for the amazing opportunity and privilege to be among such amazingly talented and inspiring people. It's really surreal to be here, and honestly, when Yvette first messaged me, I thought this had to be a mistake, but I'm grateful nonetheless. I'm also so grateful to the Esquire team for all the support that you guys have shown us throughout the years, and the constant interest to always push our message forward, so for that, I'm very grateful. Thank you. Yvette Hernandez messaged me the other day and asked if I could share a few words about our journey. This really got me thinking about the past couple of years, something, to be honest, I haven't been doing much of in a while. As an entrepreneur, I've trained myself to constantly look forward and not back. To think about the future and where we will be in the next 5, 10, 20 years. Always looking ahead at what our next big move would be or what the next big concept would be for us. At work, when things get moving, life moves quick. Everything's fast-paced, and we forget how quickly time flies. But for as long as I could remember, if I wasn't going to make it playing pro basketball, I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. As a kid, I've always looked up to my father. I've always looked at my father's father. They taught me the value of work, finding your purpose, and more importantly, following your passion, and more importantly, finding your purpose. I consider myself incredibly lucky to have realized this so early on. I started selling t-shirts and whatever sneakers I could get my hands on when I was 16. I always knew that this was a space I wanted to be in. A business where I felt I could truly add value and make a lasting shift into where the industry would eventually lead. But never in my wildest dreams would I have imagined where we would be just a couple years later. In January 2020, we will be opening our 4th concept and our 13th location in the city. Now I know in the grand plan of it all, to us, this is barely scratching the surface. We talk about it all the time, our big dreams, goals, and aspirations. A laundry list of businesses to get started in all the new markets we're itching to
5% lang ako.
But as excited as we are to keep building, I'm learning to take things a little slower. To be honest, this project's honestly a dream come true. Nothing is more fulfilling than being able to wake up every morning to do what we do. And in this long road ahead, I must remind myself to enjoy the process and not chase after every high. To never feel as if we have arrived, and to instead learn more every day, and to humble ourselves to always be better than we were yesterday. To everyone that has supported us and believed in us since day one, thank you. To my parents who are here today, my biggest inspiration, you encouraged me to never settle and to always chase after my dreams, and for that I'm very grateful. Lastly, I want to give a special shout out to my business partner, Raj, who is also here today. We're everything and nothing without the work he does for this company. He's my mentor and one of my closest friends. And as much as he hates the spotlight, I mean, this guy has never had a single Instagram or Facebook in his entire life. He absolutely loves it. There's no one more deserving to be up here than he is. So thank you, Raj, for believing in me and helping me bring this vision to life when I was literally a 21-year-old stranger that randomly knocked onto your door and asked you to work with me. Thank you.
Representing a special token from Chivas Freedom are Chivas Brand Ambassador Bonner Fulton, Brand Executive Frances Fabula, and for Noringar Philippines, Head of Marketing Tony Ataide.
Power bank?
Mayor Isko Moreno gets the job done. The breakthrough leader is often described as an action man, and already he has done what he promised, from clearing the once-choked streets of Manila to granting allowances to students and solo parents. One more thing, the savvy mayor harnesses the power of social media to reach those that matter the most, the people.
Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient of the 2019 Esquire Man at His Best Breakthrough Award is Moreno.
Esquire family, maraming salamat sa inyo. Kinakabahan ako sa award na to dahil baka mamaya masyadong pumasa ang expectations sa akin. But I'm honored and humbled with this, if not for Manila award. I owe it to them. They gave me opportunity to serve them. All the challenges that we have faced last year during the course of campaign, going against the giants of politics. Talagang napakalaki ng utang ng loob ko sa mga taga-lungsod ng Maynila. Hindi doon nagtapos ang utang ng loob ko sa kanila. That's why maybe, you've been hearing about the stories about Manila nowadays. We are now landing in primetime news. Every now and then, we get noticed as a city and capital of the country, simply because I think, dahil sa cooperation ng mga taga-lungsod ng Maynila. We will not be successful for whatever success, how you will quantify success of what happened in the past 4 months in the city. But tingin ko, nag-isusin yung taong bayan. So, while I am grateful to my family, my wife and my kids, sa nanay ko, sa tatay ko, kung buhay na si Butete, they call him Butete, yung tatay ko kasi malaki siya. I'm grateful to my parents, but more than that, Jesus, of course, I owe it to Manilans. So ito pong pagkilalang binigay ng Esquire ay inaalay ko po sa mga taga-Maynila, sa mga batang Maynila. This is the result of our cooperation and participation. So, Then again, I will continue to beg you and ask you, please help us resuscitate Manila. Kumbaga sa CPR natin, hindi pa naman patay, naghihingal lang. But you know, with you around, all together, all of us together, I think we can bring back that glorious days of the city of Manila. Those time na, di ba titan, Paris of the East, nung araw, they called Manila as Paris of the East, Pearl of the Orient. That's what they, how they describe Manila then. If that thing happened in the past, it can happen in the future with your help. Kaya makisuyo sa inyo, tulungan niyo po kami. At ang sukli ko lang sa inyo, ay magbubuti naman kami sa pamamahala. O yan naman ang isusukli namin sa inyo. So muli, Esquire family, maraming salamat sa inyo at pagpalain ko kayo ng buong may kapal. Manila, God first.
For our next honoree, at 77, Benedicto Bencat Cabrera continues to surprise. Beyond his inimitable paintings, the National Artist for Visual Arts explores new venues for expression, such as the Bencat Museum,